Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna talk about can I drink wine while on a diet? Can we drink wine if you want to lose weight? Well, this is a big dilemma. So in this video I show you how many carbs, how many calories, and what is behind a glass of wine and a bottle of wine. Plus, in the end, I will give you some of my best tips and recommendations to how to manage and drink wine while on a diet. Okay, so stay with me. This is Michele Orbolato, a sommelier at your service. So the first point I want to touch is I need to give you an overview of how the body and alcohol work together. So what we need to understand, what you need to understand is that alcohol is a kind of fat or fuel for the body, and the body likes to burn first this alcohol because it reaches this alcohol more easily than the body fat. So if we are on a diet, we want to lose body fat and we introduce in our body alcohol, our body likes to burn first that alcohol. Therefore, if we want to lose body fat, it will be more difficult because the body first burn this alcohol to produce energy. If we drink moderately and we can manage, however, if instead we drink a lot, quite likely we gain weight instead of losing weight. So that is the first thing I need to tell you before we going to check all the points now. How many carbs there are in a glass of wine? It is one of the most important questions that we need to answer in many diets in nowadays. Okay, so because usually there is a quite great focus in the quantity of carbs someone on a diet can assume per day. So average it's quite broad, goes from 0 to 33 grams per serving, 125 ml, depends which kind of wine. Here I prepare a slide for you where we have an average carbs per wine glasses, a dry wine at 125 with a residual sugar of 3 grams per liter, so a classic dry red wine. It has an average of 0.45 grams of carbs per serving. So you need to be careful. These are dry wine, of course. More it goes with higher residual sugar, more carbs you have. So from where the carbs come in a wine? So it comes from the residual sugar that is in the grape juice, in the fermented juice, so the wine. So we need to understand how much residual sugar there is, but that is not easy because on the label it is not required to write how much residual sugar there is. So of course, if you are drinking a sweet wine or a wine, you can expect a higher amount of carbs. However, it's not easy to understand even in the dry wine, so you need to check the technical shift in the usually in the website of the producer if you really want to understand. Then there is another important question that we need to answer: how many calories there are on a glass of wine, and so it is really important to understand how many calories we have in a glass and in a bottle, and I'll prepare a slide for you. Anyway, you need to understand that more alcohol you have, therefore there is higher sugar, and we have more calories. Okay, so here a slide that can help you to understand a little bit better. So I prepare here wine calories per glass, 125 ml. 125 ml important because a bottle of 750 ml contains 6 glasses, okay, so of 125, to give you an idea. So in accord with the alcohol level, we can see 12% alcohol. We have an average, more or less, of 91 calories. 13% alcohol, we go over 100 calories per glass, and we grow like we can see here till 120 almost calories for high alcohol wine. So we need to really understand, be conscious about if you are in a diet, 1 or 2 glasses, not more, I would say. So if you are enjoying the video and the channel and you are getting value out of it, consider subscribing to the channel and like the video. This will help me a lot in supporting me in making more video, and I will be very, very grateful. Thank you. And here I want to show you a slide with the wine calories per bottle, a normal bottle of 750 ml. So as we have seen before, so for an average bottle of 12% ABV, we have 550 calories, 30% over 600 calories, 40% 666 calories more or less, and 50% over 700 calories. So take in consideration that an average person consume normally 2500 calories per day. So if you are having a bottle of wine or half bottle of wine, you add a discrete amount of calorie to your overall consumption per day. So that is another thing to keep in consideration. Another important point that you need to keep in consideration is that if you are drinking wine, alcohol, or any kind of spirit, your brakes, your inhibitors, grapes, are less effective. So you feel more stimulus, you feel less inhibited to eat. So therefore you are more likely to eat more. Okay, so that is also another thing to consider. So if you start to drink quite a lot, you feel that you have this energy, this feeling, yes, let's eat a little bit more. So consider also this when you are on a diet. Are there any differences between women and men? Yes, unfortunately there are. So for instance, I can support better more alcohol than a woman because I have a higher enzyme. I'm not gonna tell you now, we're not gonna go too deep now, but that help me and all the men to assimilate better and digest better the alcohol. So therefore, usually the associations that the nutritionist usually suggest that for a woman 1 glass per day is enough and 2 glasses per day instead for a man. That is the true, unfortunately, for the women's world. So, and here one of my best tips and recommendation for you to how to manage effectively drinking wine when on a diet, or if you do want to gain weight. So as a sommelier, I face this problem every day because I drink wine almost every day for my job. Yes, I'm lucky, I know. So anyway, so one of the best thing to do is to prepare yourself, know what you're doing that day or that week. So if I know that I have a wine tasting, or I have a big barbecue with friends, or I have a big dinner, I start to eat less already the days before. Therefore, I reduce my amount of calories, and also the days after. Okay, so that makes sense. So you have to try to balance. Then the tips number 2, very, very important, is try to avoid, if it is possible, to drink wine and eat high fat, high calories food, because you are adding already calories through the wine, and if you add even more calories through the food, you're gonna make a big slice of everything. Okay, so I also try to, for instance, try to eat low calories food. Then another super important recommendation is to hydrate yourself. Drink water, a lot of water, between 1 glass and another, for 2 reasons. The first one is that you cut the effect of the alcohol on your body and you dilute it. Secondly, you feel more full. Okay, so you feel less the feeling to drink wine or even any other spirits in general. So if you drink some water in the meanwhile, okay, so that is really, really important. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I added value to you, and that I hope you understood better what is behind a glass of wine, how many calories and how many carbs there are. And also I hope you understood how to manage better the quantity of alcohol you get in your body, and how to avoid to gain weight. So if that is the case, consider subscribing to the channel, smash the like button and click the notification bell so you won't miss any new video. This channel is about you, so I give everyday tips on how to enjoy and appreciate better the wine, this lovely liquid, and we talk about wines from all over the world, the top wines and also the best value wines. We try to find hidden wine gems. So if this is the channel for you, I hope you check the description below so you can see all the videos, and also you can check all the channel. So in the meantime, I want to thank you a lot for your time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao!